Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com, where the film I'm going to talk about right now is called John Lewis, Good Trouble. This film is about the civil rights worker John Lewis and also Congressman John Lewis. This is directed by Dawn Porter. She's an attorney. Now she is a director of film. And man, we had a conversation with her, what I mean by we, the African American Film Critics Association, with her, and she really revealed a lot. So hopefully I get a chance to put that interview with her up soon. But she revealed a lot about this film and also why she decided to do it on John Lewis. Well, she's a big proponent for voting rights. And people, you got to really pay attention to it, because right now, you know, they're trying to suppress so many voters from the rolls so this particular party can win and things like that. You gotta pay attention and you gotta vote. What I really enjoyed about this documentary is this. I found out a lot about John Lewis that I didn't even know. First of all, Dawn Porter presented his private side. I didn't know anything about him privately, just publicly. And I felt that Dawn Porter did a great job in trying to make him human to me, also human to the other people who will watch this documentary. You know, when he was a young kid, he used to preach to chickens. I never knew that. And, you know, the chickens, you know, they listened to him. I'm sure they did. But he used to do it because he wanted to be a preacher when he was a young man. But when he decided to go to college after he graduated from high school at the age of 17, well, he wrote a letter to Dr. King because he wanted to go to Troy University, which was very, very segregated. But Dr. King sent him a bus ticket to meet him there in Alabama. Then that's when history with John Lewis started to come on. And one thing about this documentary too, it did reveal a lot about his family. For example, how his father paid for his land. Remember, his father was a sharecropper, and he was able to save money to buy his own land, and the family still owns that land today. And there was another revealing point in this film about John Lewis, that his great-great-grandfather registered to vote, and he didn't know that, but when he found that out, wait till you see this part. He started crying. He really did. He started crying because he has no records of his mother or father voting. But again, I know you might say, Al, well, what else did this film show about John Lewis? It showed many facets of him. I don't want to reveal everything so you won't watch the movie, but what I'm saying is this. Dawn Porter did a great job in researching about John Lewis, and John Lewis is in the film. This is one of these documentaries that I really love, when you really have the real person in the film. He's not dead with other people talking about him and things like that. And you know, he was with Dr. King on that Selma march to Montgomery, and he talks about that. He talks about how he thought they were going to die because the police attacked them. The police hit them in their head. The police almost killed them just for marching for voters' rights. The police did that. And not only that, there was a great scene in this that when he started running for Congress, and he ran against his very good friend, Julian Bond. Wait till you see that scene. I was amazed about what happened because I didn't pay attention to that vote. Well, I was a young man, but another thing, I didn't pay attention to that election because I was living in that state. But wait till you see the reaction and things that happened at that time. And also, the producers of this film too are very good producers, and they really put their money and other things behind this film. Well, there's one producer, Erica Alexander. You all know this actress. Well, now she's a producer. You know, she was in Living Single and The Bill Cosby Show. And she, you know, she talks about to us when we interviewed her why she did this and how she's such a big fan of John Lewis. I will admit that I did not know a lot about him until I saw this film. I thought I did. I thought, I knew, hey, he was with Dr. King. Hey, he was with Jesse Jackson. Hey, he walked with Julian Bond and people like that. There is so much more in this documentary for you to see. And this documentary really talked to me about John Lewis. And there's one more thing in there you should see about him, sitting at the lunch counters there in Nashville. Wow, wait till you see that. Don Porter showed some footage where the people were learning how to be nonviolent in a violent situation. This is heartfelt, but you learn a lot about John Lewis. Wait till you see this documentary. I'm giving this 4 palm trees out of 4, 4 stars out of 4, because I learned so much. And like I said, they got John Lewis in this documentary. There's something else that was revealed too in this film, that John Lewis always wore a shirt and tie. This is my tribute to him. I really enjoyed it. You will too. It's coming on video on demand, and check it out where you can get it. Hey, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I really appreciate it.
Latest and greatest